I am sorry, Grog, but I am not fluent in all the gamerisms.
Oh, I'm illiterate.
Are you smiling or baring your teeth as a sign of aggression?
So, what brings you back to Castle Rimmendorf?
There was like this really uncomfortable third wheel trying to follow us to the bathroom. I felt very unsafe.
I felt very unsafe as well. You know, ladies got to use the bathroom. That's what we're here for, to use the bathroom.
All great men have had Marfan syndrome. Okay, everyone in Alabama. Okay, you don't know where that is, but it's a faraway distant
I really
land.
do not. No,
Okay.
We are of the Irankil lineage.
Crystal whispers to you. Snow, there are too many people here.
But yeah, no.
Drink,
That's so silly, it made me go to Ukrainian.
I will say the predicament we are in is quite interesting. Like you said, we are all in a game, and we are all pawns. The game master is a man with many sides and many agendas. To unravel them all would be to solve the greatest mystery of our time. Hey everybody, welcome back to Missing Role Player Founds the Odd campaign. We're in Season 3, Episode 8. I've got the whole gang, the whole kit and caboodle here with me today, so without any further ado, let's do introductions in the wrong order, starting from my right. Let's to mess with people.
Hi, I'm Mohit. I play the resident screw-up of the group. JK, I play the resident leader of the group. Okay, Sasha, Sal. I'm the leader of the Odd Guild. Everybody follows my command, and I command them with the beautiful noises of music. And to my right is my favorite subordinate, Daniel.
He called you a subordinate.
Introduce yourself, favorite subordinate.
Hi everyone, I'm favorite subordinate Daniel, otherwise known as the cleric of the group. Right now I'm a werewolf. Ooh woo.
Hi, I'm RL, and I play Alias, the Russian spy who is totally not a Russian spy and is just a regular girl from Wisconsin with a really strong Russian accent because, you know, that's what all people from Wisconsin sound like.
I think my guild has been absconded with.
Not currently part of the Odd Guild, but we'll see what happens.
Not yet a subordinate of Sasha.
Oh, well, hi guys, I'm Snow, and I play Snow. She is the true leader of the Odd Guild, you know, that person who worked really hard to get the guild where it is. There is nobody else in the guild that could lead it
Ooh, I'm roasted.
at the same level as Sasha.
That's true. No one could lead it quite like Sasha.
That is an accurate
That's an
statement.
accurate statement.
Okay, I'll
Lead
go
it
with
into the
that.
ground, maybe. Whoa!
But yes, anyway, I play Snow, who is the leader of the Odd Guild, alongside with her faithful wolf companion, Nachia. He is the king.
All right, with all this inner guild turmoil going on, and what sounds like a
Coup?
mutiny and an uprising, Sasha and his loyal subordinate Daniel uprising to take on the rest of the Odd Guild. Let's jump right into things with a recap to figure out where we all were when last we spoke.
Alias got drunk for the first time in her life. That is an unfamiliar thing. We don't know if she's going to have a hangover or not. Also would be the first time for her.
Fun. So you're drunk, passed out on the couch.
Daniel is currently in the basement being a werewolf, doing werewolf things because he decided to not listen to the cult leader and not go down to the barn tonight.
Nice. So you are currently urinating in Zedric's skull and chewing on his femur.
And Sal's in a cult base, Kool-Aid in hand.
Oh,
You know,
with Grog. Nice refreshing beverage.
With Grog.
Oh,
With
yeah.
Grog.
He's more of a Powerade kind of guy.
And I was just leaving the in-between with the queen and Crystal.
All right, Snow. So when last we left off, you were finishing up your conversation with the queen and deciding to go back into your plane of existence to reconvene with the rest of your group.
But you know what that means?
It means that as you exit the fractured mirror dimension, a point between space and time, you are greeted by a familiar sight, the clone of yourself, and what you can only assume to be a fractured mirror image of Crystal, waiting down for you at the base of Anuk Saruk.
Your Majesty, how is it that your clone is never here?
For your sake, I take it elsewhere.
I'll be forever grateful.
And yet before you stands a pale figure with long curly hair and a vibrant red lipstick, wearing scandalous and revealing black garments, donning an almost translucent shawl, and before her standing a bi-eyed cat, one green, one blue, staring up at you, giving you an uneasy sensation. Stood next to her in juxtaposition is a very short and stout, modest figure, covered from shoulder to toe in a golden and silver armor with a beautifully radiant sheen. She is a striking embodiment of a warrior with a hammer in one hand and a tall shield in the other, but still is unmistakably a mirror of crystal. If it was not for her stature, it would be noticeable for her equally iconic pink pigtails.
What in the world is that, Snow?
Well, Crystal, meet Latsrick.
What?
Latsrick.
Who?
You spelled backwards. Well, your name spelled backwards.
Yeah,
Crystal.
don't sass me, Wands.
Listen, I'm not Wands. She's Wands.
Listen, I don't know who is anymore. All I know is that down there is a fake imposter and it deserves to die. Right? Isn't it the whole goal of what we're kind of trying to do here?
Well, if we don't kill them, they kill us and they'll take our place. So we better take care of this before the game finds out that there's a problem.
Understandable. So, Ninja Vanish.
Poof. And she throws down a smoke bomb and stealths.
I cast, crap. I have spells to cast. They are mainly, okay, Allegro. I cast Allegro on myself.
Okay, very nice.
So I have to start my bardic performance battle dance.
No, I do not know if you recall, but...
Inspire greatness on myself.
Okay.
It gives me hit points.
There you go. Very nice.
Attack and fortitude saves.
Beautiful, beautiful. So I do not know if you recall, but when last we left off, you were on a higher tier of Anuk Saruk.
Yes,
it was
all the
on
way
a
at the
spiral
top.
Staircase. You weren't all the way at the top, but you were at least, I'd say, about 30 feet up from the base. And you can see that they are down below at the base of the staircase by the entrance of the door.
Okay. So we're all the way at the top of the stairs. Are they just standing there?
I'm just standing there.
How far am I from them?
Well, that's going to require a little bit of geometry now, isn't it?
Okay, GM.
Geometry. Ha 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 ha.
I need to know, GM, because my speed is doubled, but still, I just need to make sure that I can make it to them. And also, who's next to who? Is anybody standing in front of the other person?
No. As you so affluently put it, Latsrick is just standing next to Wands.
And they're not moving, they're just looking.
They are currently patiently waiting for you. Wands looks like she's relaxed and petting her cat.
They're just waiting for us. Okay, they're gonna let us buff. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, Crystal.
I am ruined.
Okay, just so you know, we discovered that you can only damage your illusion. Nobody else can.
What? That's cheating. I would have punched the little frail twig down there, not the one full clad in armor.
Yeah, Crystal. Full plate armor, I'm assuming.
It looks like it. Yeah, head to toe.
Crystal, I think we're screwed.
What do you mean? What? Geez. I don't know about this one.
But in a sense, doesn't that mean that they can't attack either of us randomly?
Hopefully, I don't want to get hit by that giant warhammer. Oh wait, no, that is what I'm dealing with. Why? Oh, you get the nice little puny one with just a little stick and a cat. You could probably just throw some fish and slap her and you'll be fine.
I can't really buff you too much until I do a different type of bardic performance.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm just going to hide up here.
Well, listen, if you get into trouble, I have an instantaneous spell I can cast. Immediate action-wise, I can cast it on you. It lets you add a little bit to your ability.
Woo! Let me just add a +1 to my face as it's getting hit with a hammer. That sounds fun.
Fine. Crystal,
What?
how much less do you want to get hit?
Not at all, preferably.
All right. Wait, where are you?
Oh, poof. What do you need?
This might help you. And I cast on her displacement.
Okay.
The subject of the spell appears to be out 2 feet away from its true location. The creature benefits from a 50% mischance as if it had total concealment. Unlike actual total concealment, displacement does not prevent enemies from targeting the creature normally. True seeing reveals its true location and negates the mischance. And then I will also cast that on myself.
Snow, what are they doing?
It lasts for 9 rounds.
Snow, what are they doing?
What are they doing?
Yeah, what are they doing right now?
What are they doing right now? I perception check. 27.
You look down below, and it looks as if Wands, or the mirror image Snow, seems to have her hand currently on Latstrick.
They're also buffing Crystal.
Oh, well, I'm so glad we took time to do all of this.
You got some time.
I do? Oh, how much? Can I go out for tea? Will they just disappear?
Nope, they will continue to hunt us or run from us. I'm not sure which one until we get rid of them. But if we don't get rid of them, there's a good chance the game would probably destroy both of us.
Oh, fun. I love this. This should have been, mentioned before we went and talked to the queen, so I could have prepared to fight an evil clone version of myself. But, who needs that information?
I didn't think of it either. Don't worry.
You said you've done this before.
I didn't think about it. Hold on, before we get started, just in case something does happen. Hey guys, I send a message to the main group.
Sure.
Make sure you meet up with us. Go to Yenamut. The Queen's Guard will escort you here to the castle, and I send that.
Okay, sounds wonderful.
Okay. All right, Krista, what's the plan? We're at the top of the stairs. We got guerrilla war tactics.
Well, it depends. Are they going to come to us, or are we going to go to them? I mean, I can throw some, grease and cow traps on the stairs.
I think they'll see that.
I think they would, too. That's why I don't know. Why are we just going to have a good old-fashioned Mexican standoff up here?
We're just staring at each other still, aren't we?
Yeah, we're kind of just looking back and forth and back.
Huh.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could maybe convince them to not bother us. I don't know, Crystal. What do you want to do?
Ninja vanish.
Okay.
Smoke bomb, and she's gone.
All right, so Crystal has disappeared on me. All right, Nachia, you ready, boy? Good boy, Nachia.
So, Snow, what's the plan?
What is the plan? I have find fault, but I don't think it applies to everybody else, just me. And I can't attack the other character at all, right? Remembering the rules from before.
As far as you know, you do not believe that you can damage the other character.
All right, I will attempt to taunt them.
You're taunting them?
Uh-huh.
Sure. Hit
Up
me
the
with your
top
best
of the
shot.
stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What, are we just going to stand here all day, or are we going to get this party started?
And
That's it. That's all I got. Guys, come on.
the clone version of yourself looks back up at you, mistakenly anticipating this to be a repeat of our previous encounter. Will surely make a fool out of you.
Well, okay. Man, I sound a lot better in the opposite. That's you have a very pleasing voice. Me, you, us.
She kind of curtsies.
So listen, we don't have to fight.
Oh, but we do.
Do we really? There's always a choice.
Unfortunately, there can be only one.
On what grounds?
On the grounds of the rules of the planes in which we exist in. You have no idea how long we have sought after this. This our opportunity to come forth and join a reality where the sun rises in the east.
All right. So your sun doesn't rise in the east, you say? Okay, so I guess it rises in the west. Okay, that's interesting. Well, Miss Wands, I don't know what to call you, so I'm just gonna call you Wands. I'm trying to think of what the heck I'm gonna do. Snow takes her hand and she gestures. Come on.
Sure. Roll a will save.
Should draw a weapon, though.
Sure.
At the beginning.
Roll a will save.
20.
You are able to resist the foul and malicious sensation which overcomes you, but you have an eerie feeling that this witch is attempting to hex you.
All right. I see you are still a magic caster. Witch class, it looks like. All right. When I gestured like this, I wasn't saying, okay, I see where this is going. You're not going to come to me, are you? Okay. Snow light steps down the stairs and behind the witch.
Sure.
And is going... Do you want me to roll initiative?
Oh, that would be great, yeah, if you want to roll initiative.
We didn't roll for initiative. All right. Mine's an 11. Oh, so the blade that I drew was the anti-illusion rapier.
Sounds pretty standard. Okay, so you jump down behind her. I am going to give you a surprise round since you took the initiative to act first, but then the order will be your mirror reflection, then Crystal's, then you. And then Crystal whenever she enters the fray.
Okay, so I would jump down. Nachia would jump down in front of her to give me a flanking bonus.
Sure.
All right, and then I'm going to take a short or a quick jab at her back.
Mm-hmm. Roll to hit.
It is a 25, and because I have Allegro on with haste, and I'm using my Inspire Greatness, get a +2 to my attack, so it's a 27. I make the one attack after taking my move.
So you notice that as you jab with your rapier, it seems as if it would make direct contact with your mirror image, but as you do, you thrust, and seemingly out of nowhere, the mirror image of Crystal jumps inside the way and takes the blow for her.
What?
But you notice, as it does seem to injure her.
Okay. So I'll roll the damage for that then?
Sure.
7.
Okay.
Snow looks very surprised when this happens, and in that anime style where like the hair kind of peels back.
Yeah.
Like in slow motion.
Right.
Yeah, it's like that with this. Is she towering or is she still really short?
Oh no, she's like half your size. But it seems as if she literally jumped in your way.
Yeah, no, that's even more surprising. Snow's eyes are just really wide. Nachia is going to make an attack against the witch.
Sure.
Ooh, come on, Nachia. That's a 14 to roll.
What's the hit?
The hit is a 25.
There you go, Nichia.
Yes, and you know his bite attack is up now.
Ooh, does more damage.
12.
And you notice that as Nichia lunges and goes for a bite, he makes contact. But it seems to be the outstretched arm of the mirror image of Crystal.
Oh no.
Not the witch itself.
Crystal, you're getting in the way. I'm sorry, not Crystal.
The witch is attempting to hex you once more, so please roll a will save.
24.
It appears as if the witch raises up her staff, which is by her side, and you see it emanate a dark and glowing aura. And I need you to roll another will save.
Oh my gosh. Did misfortune go through? Or her spells, her wand is a wand of misfortune?
No, it's not a wand of misfortune. That'll be dumb.
24.
You see as the dark and magical aura around the staff actually reaches out to you and seems to link you in a tether to the clone mirror image of Crystal.
Crystal, when you get down here, we might have a problem.
Like the wind.
Okay. So that would be mine and Achia's turn.
Yes, that's also your clone's turn, but now it is Latsrick as you are putting it.
Okay.
She comes up to you and with a mighty swing of her hammer attempts to barrel down on your side. What is your AC?
25.
Are you getting any bonuses from Allegro?
One moment. I get a +1 dodge bonus to AC and a +1 bonus to attack rolls.
So that's your total?
26.
Still, even with that, this mighty warhammer comes crashing down on your side and makes impact.
Ooh.
And you take 15 damage.
Oof. Excuse me. Let me make that a little bit more. Ooh. There you go.
There is that an appropriate amount of oof for how you feel right now?
That is a lot of oof. But don't worry, I still have a bunch of temporary HP from my
nice.
Inspire Greatness.
It's true. This is true. But with that, it is your turn, Snow.
So I have 197 hit points left.
Sure.
Oh, ow! Oh, that hurt. Is that her turn?
No, that's her turn.
Whose turn is it then?
Oh, it's your turn. Turn order is mirror you, mirror Crystal, then you, and then Crystal.
I keep forgetting the opportune parry and riposte. Oh, all right. Okay, so is she in my way now?
Yes, she is directly in between you and the mirror Crystal.
You mean mirror me?
Yeah. Mirror Crystal is directly in between you and mirror Snow.
Wands.
So Wands is currently facing Nichia while you are facing Latsrick. By the way, Latsrick is a really dope name.
Jeez, Crystal. Honestly, you could change your name. Okay, so it's my turn. I got a message.
Yeah.
I look at it really quick.
From Crystal.
Yeah. I pop it up really quick.
I don't want to be known as some edgy knight from King Arthur's Tale.
All right. So Snow is going to take a 5-foot step to the left of Latsrick.
Sure.
Towards Wands.
Sure.
Nachia is going to take a 5-foot step in order to, like, the opposite direction.
Back away.
Clockwise. We're basically taking a clockwise step. Yeah, we're taking a clockwise step, and I'm going to take a hit action.
There you go.
I can use that as a full round attack, right? Because it's only a 5-foot step?
Correct. 5-foot steps are free action. You just cannot use a movement action.
I get to make 3 attacks. The first one is a 27.
Sure.
The next one is a 32. Wait.
Okay.
No, 30. I'm sorry. But it's a crit on my end.
Good.
And the third attack is another crit on my end.
There you go.
And that is a 29.
All right.
To hit.
Roll damage on all three.
32.
32 damage.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go with another pierce towards her side, wherever I'm at. I think I would be at her side at this point.
As you make 3 sharp, piercing thrusts towards your clone's side, you're disheartened to find that once again, Latstrick seems to be in your way of each and every blow. And as you strike, you notice that you do make direct impact, and she's clearly pained, but when this happens, each time you strike her, you see a white pulse from the tether which connects the two of you, and you take half the damage you just dealt.
It's a good thing I just buffed myself, Crystal.
Yes, it was.
Okay, Nachia's going to make an attack
Sure.
against her.
Yep.
So that'd be a 24 to hit.
Okay, roll Nachia's damage.
All right, Nachia takes a lunge and he tries to snap at her legs, I guess.
Sounds good.
13 damage.
Very nice. And you see as Nachia finally is able to make contact with a mirror image of yourself, he chomps down on her leg and she shrieks in pain.
Good boy, Nachia. Keep at it, buddy. Yeah, and Snow is holding her side where she got hit earlier. It's kind of sore still.
All right, so with that, you hear a beckoning call from above. Oh, so familiar voice and an oh, so familiar war cry. Sneak attack!
Snow just looks up and sees Crystal come falling
Plummeting.
down. Yeah.
From above. Absolutely. And as she screams with this bellowing cry, you hear as the knife seems to perfectly lace itself right in between the full plate armor of Latstrick, and it plunges deep into her clavicle.
Nice job, Crystal.
It was all worth the 2 full turns of setup to get into the perfect position.
With that, it is your mirror's turn, and it seems as if she's casting another spell on you. Please roll a will save.
You better stop that wretch. Ooh, this was a low one. My will was not as high as I would like it to be, but it was an 11. 12, actually.
You feel a sharp, searing pain on your feet.
On my feet?
On your feet, interestingly enough. And all along your backside.
Ah! Ow! What is that? Can I roll a spellcraft?
Sure.
Or knowledge arcana? Which one is it?
Knowledge Arcana.
15.
You are under the assumption that you have been afflicted with a necromancy spell, but you are unaware of its current effects. But you do not see that your HP took any physical damage.
Okay. Snow is looking a little more concerned, but she thinks she's going to be okay for now.
After her focus is turned away from you, Wands goes and motions towards her cat, and from it you see spring up to match your faithful wolf companion Nachia. Seemingly almost a dire lion stands in your wake, and you hear a mighty roar as it shakes this great hall.
Oh crap, Nachia? All right, boy, we got this.
Snow, what is Nachia's AC?
Nachia has an AC of 24.
Nice!
He has barding on.
That would do it. So this dire lion goes to pounce on him and swipe with 2 claws and a ferocious bite. But all of it whiffs, and it lands directly beside it. But you see as those 2 are locked within a trance.
They're staring each other down. Okay, so Nachia can't turn his back anymore. Got it.
But you do notice as both Latstrick and Wands just calmly take a 5-foot step away from you.
Okay.
Latstrick turns to Crystal, though, as it is her turn, and she goes and swings down up with her mighty hammer. You see her whiff with her first 2 attempts, but on the third one make a solid connection. And Crystal gets launched and gets knocked back 10 feet.
Ah! Crystal's just flying in slow-mo across the room. Oh no. Hang on, Crystal!
You tell that to my broken ribs.
How much health, can I see how much health she has on her health bar?
It looks like she has a little over half left. You're looking at your allied player bar on your top left-hand corner, and you notice that Crystal's maximum HP is only 36.
What, Crystal, what happened to your HP?
Oh, this is the thing. Oh, I've always been a dainty frail lady. My constitution modifier is 0, Snow.
Meanwhile, Snow looks over at her HP bar, almost in the 200s. Huh. Okay. All right.
I almost fainted once when an old man slapped me with a fish across the face.
All right, Crystal, now is not the time. That sounds like a great story. You're going to tell me after this.
Oh, that's if we make it out alive. I don't know. Wands is looking pretty mighty.
We're going to make it out of this, I promise. Whose turn is it?
It would be your turn. But as you say, we're going to make it out of this, I promise. Your clone kind of scoffs at you. You know that you've grown stronger, but have you fathomed that so do we? The The stronger gets the light, so deeper gets the shadow.
Well, that's ominous. All right, wands, if that's how we're gonna be. Drawing my other weapon is not a good plan right now.
Why not?
That would be so bad for both of us.
What do you mean? Hey, listen. You have a lot more HP than anyone else in the room. If you miss, you're the best one to tank it. But if you hit, they're not.
All right. I can't sheath a weapon and pull out another weapon in the same turn.
You could, well, each weapon's only a one-handed weapon.
I could dual wield.
You can draw a weapon for free as part of your move action during your charge and still have an attack action at the end of it.
All right. So they step back from me. They don't have any reach weapons, correct?
No, they do not have any reach weapons, but they did take a 5-foot step back from you.
Okay. Where did Crystal land?
Crystal landed 10 feet from where Latsrick is facing currently. So it's the opposite direction of you. So if she's 10 feet away from them, she's 15 feet away from you.
Oh, dang it. I made a mistake. Can a rapier be thrown?
Sure.
Okay. I needed to know because I have a spell called Returning Weapon.
Sure.
All right. I'm going to...
Wait, what does Returning do? Returning Weapon do for it?
Returning says it's returning. The special ability can only be placed on a weapon that can be thrown. I thought it could be placed on any weapon that you could technically throw, but whatever.
You can throw any weapon. Does it say the weapon has to be a throwing weapon?
No, it just says a weapon that can be thrown.
Any weapon can be thrown.
Okay.
As long as you're strong enough to throw it.
Yeah, and it returns to the thrower just before the creature's next turn. I have a plan, okay? So I'm going to step back and go up, to Crystal in a defensive, where is she? Is she on my side of the field?
No, she is, so it is you, Latsrick and Wands, and then Crystal is 10 feet away from there. So she's on the opposite side of them.
Okay, so what Snow's going to do is she is going to light step to Crystal.
As you light step to Crystal, you successfully make it there, but you feel as if you're being tugged on something, and you see outstretched between you and where you once were seems to be stuck your shadow, and slowly you feel as if you are drugged back into the position, and indeed, you are forced back to where you once were.
So that took my move action then?
It did indeed.
So I'm stuck here. Crap. Okay, I cast Returning on my weapon.
Okay, sure.
On the rapier that's in my hand.
Yep, Crystal's gonna dust herself up. Hey,
Nachia's going to make an attack.
Snow?
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind. I just gotta use the little girl's room and cough up some blood real quick. Is that okay if I just leave? You seem like you're handling this fine.
If you need to break off for a moment.
I'll sneak attack when I'm recouped.
Go get a health potion.
That sounds like a good idea.
You can withdraw, that's fine. I'll handle this.
She does withdraw, and you see her fade out into the shadows.
Nachia attempts to snap at this cat.
Go for it.
That goes meow. It's a 16.
Miss.
Well, he misses.
Good job.
It's okay, Nachia. We got this. Where's the cat? Is he in circle? Okay, so where is everybody on the field? So those two, Latsrick and Wands, are in front of me, I'm assuming.
Yes, they're 5 feet spaced between you. But yes, they are in front of you.
Yes. Okay. And then the cat is off to the left of us or behind me?
The cat is if you are facing Latsrick and Wands, the cat is to the left of you. The cat is directly to the right-hand side of Latsrick, in between Wands and Nachia. So remember how Nachia was kind of towards the corner, providing you a flanking bonus? The cat has spaced itself in between Wands and Nachia, so that Nachia is no longer able to provide that.
Okay, got it.
Meanwhile, Crystal has kind of just vanished into the darkness and the shadows.
So they're basically making a circle of themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
All right. With that, Crystal's going to take a full withdrawal action and drink a health potion, which brings us back to you. But not you, the fake you who wants to murder you.
Great.
It seems almost as if nothing happens, but you see that she appears to be shrouded in a dark and mysterious aura.
Knowledge Arcana.
Sure, go for it.
It's better than last time.
Good job.
21.
You sense a foul warding spell. Something imbued onto her very person that, if she were to attack, would be triggered. And it seems as if it is some form of twisted and warped necromancy.
Interesting. Before you were more on the alluring side. Now you've just gone to the darkness.
At times it holds a reprieve for those who need it most.
Does she stay where she is?
Yep, she stays where she is. And you see, as Latsrick motions and her hands hover over herself, and they glow a white aura.
Oh, no you don't. I don't have a way to interrupt
and she heals.
No! Stop!
You actually did a really sizable chunk of her damage, too. All right. And yet it is back to you. So you can either wait out the full duration of the spell, which currently has you trapped here, which is literally called Shadow Trap, which anchors you in place, or
Can I make a will save against it?
you can attempt a new saving throw to end the effect as a full round action.
Do I have any idea how long the spell will last?
You assume that it is based off of her caster level. I will give you a bonus if you are smart and think about what it is doing. I gave you a descriptive. Roll a knowledge arcana. Let's see if I will give you a hint as to a clever way.
25.
Okay. The spell, while it is involving the school of necromancy, is involving shadows.
I was thinking about that just now.
So your character presumes that maybe something to do with light may counterbalance and rid the effect.
According to this, I don't have daylight. I swapped it out, apparently, when I was leveling up. I don't have daylight. I guess I'll have to take a full round action because I'm stuck here and I can't do what I want to do.
All right.
So
Attempt a new will save. If it's above a 20, you're good.
yeah, it's way above a 20. It's 18 plus 9. So that's already
It's 27. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good. Absolutely. You're able to break free. That is your turn.
all right. Snow concentrates and wills herself out of this spell.
You're able to focus the radiating light surrounding you, and it seems to almost temporarily sever you from your shadow, in which you now feel as if you can move around freely. Meanwhile, you're observing that Crystal seems to be almost back to full HP now. She's able to escape and get to herself a health potion. But it is your mirror's turn. You've seen that she's AC was 25.
24.
Still, 2 swings and 2 misses from the big cat, attempting to hit your big wolf. Meanwhile, your clone walks up to you and, in a mocking gesture, imitates what you did to her before and motions for you to come at her. And she prods you. She's going to attempt to prod you in the side with her rod. And what is your AC?
25.
She is able to hit you and prod you in the side with her rod, but it does a measly 5 damage. And it seems to be more antagonistic than anything.
Snow sneers at her.
By all means, Lathric, allow me. But yes, she's staring daggers into you.
Pathetic. Is
All
it my turn?
It is.
Or is it Latrix?
It is
Or the cat's?
It is Latric's turn. Both Cat and your mirror have already went, and Latric, after being told to stand down by your mirror image, goes off and explores the shadows to see if it can hunt down Crystal. How long does your displacement last for?
It lasts for
1 round per caster level?
yeah, so it's 9 rounds.
Okay.
Right now I'm down to 7 rounds.
Okay. It seems as if the mighty paladin is heaving her hammer to and fro in an attempt to blindly hit Crystal, but is able to find no such connection. With this, it is your turn,
All right, sounds good.
and the witch is standing square in front of you. Taking little to no damage.
Am I still tethered to the paladin?
You do see as if you are still tethered to the paladin.
And do I still see the effect around the witch?
You do.
Cheeky little devil.
And she kind of just curtsies again, almost taking it as a compliment.
You are way too optimistic. Calm down, me.
Aren't you normally the one with optimism?
No, that's beside the point. All right?
It's your turn, hun.
Okay. Okay. You've limited all of my options. I see how it is.
She's egging you on. Do you not attack her?
I'm not an idiot, and neither is Snow. Okay. I take a 5-foot step back.
What do you do?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I ready an action.
What action do you ready?
If she comes near me again, I will attempt to trip her.
All right, you step back. And as you step back,
I gesture to her again.
she steps too, calling your bluff.
Okay. She got near me.
Yep.
That ready?
Roll to trip.
Wasn't expecting her to actually come for it. 22.
You successfully sweep the witch's legs out from underneath her using your rapier, and she's knocked prone on the square where she stood. But as you do, you notice that rancid, horrendous aura which had enveloped her seems to almost crawl up your blade and is now afflicting you.
Knowledge Arcana, that.
You already rolled Knowledge Arcana for this, so it would be using the previous one that you already knew.
Okay.
Because remember, you identified this with a 25 on your Knowledge Arcana.
Yes.
This was to determine that there was a warding spell placed on her from the necromancy school.
Okay.
But you feel as if this cruel and twisted aura manages to deal 10 non-lethal damage to you, 1 point of dexterity, and 1 point of constitution damage.
as you feel as if your bones begin to ache and contort and twist in unseemly ways as this aura seemingly slowly strangles you. And it appears as if this malicious aura has not gone away, but is lingering and persisting.
Can I tell if it's a curse based on what knowledge I had of it earlier? What school of magic? I know you said not lycanthropy. Wow.
It is not considered a curse, no.
Okay, thank you.
As a free action at the beginning of each round, you may attempt a new fortitude saving throw to resist the spell.
Is she prone?
She is prone, absolutely, 100%. It's Latsrik's turn. Latsrik goes in an attempt to find Crystal, but is unable to do so. But out of the corner of your eye, you do spot a glint of that infamous pink hair shrouded in the darkness. And you notice as she doesn't shout this time, but instead just calmly and quite precisely slides a dagger's blade in between the side chink of Latsrik's armor and almost seemingly disappears back into the shadows once more. And Hugh, it is your turn.
If I draw my black blade, I don't get a full round attack, but I could do that because she's at a -4 on her everything, basically. All right, I'll do that.
So, do you drop your other rapier, or are you trying to dual wield? Because you don't have two
I have to drop it right now. I wanted it. Well, if it's returning, it'll come right back to me.
That's right. You did cast the spell on it, so yeah, you're fine.
Okay, so I drop it. I draw the black blade, and I'm going to bear down with the black blade on top of her.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh, thank God. Oh, Lord, thank you.
What's the threat range currently?
1 to 6 for negative.
Yeah, what's the positive threat
12
range,
to 20 for positive. That's more than the max, though. You can't go any lower than that, Quentin. I don't understand.
Oh, it's a homebrew item. Of course I can.
Oh, my God. Stop. I didn't crit on this, so don't worry.
Yeah, wait, what do you mean? What'd you roll?
A 10.
Okay. Aw, you're no fun.
No fun?
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a 23, and she's at a -4.
Oh, yeah, no, that totally hits.
Okay. It only does a d6 of damage.
I know.
I would have been better off. Could I drop the rapier on her?
No.
It does 10 damage.
There you go. That's max damage. That's pretty good.
God dang it, Quentin. Join the black blade. It does so much until you know it doesn't.
That is an apt assessment. It does a lot until it doesn't. Crystal has already effectively shivved Latsrik, and it is now top of the round, where Wands is going to be standing up, but that does provoke an attack of opportunity.
Great. Ah, you fool.
Roll to hit.
Is she still at a negative? It was a 5.
On the die?
Yeah.
You mean a negative creep?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll damage.
Ooh.
What's the damage?
29. Wait a second. If I take that damage, does the other person take half?
No. By the way, I need you to make another fortitude save for me. A fortitude save.
All right. Looks like I'm the one who's just taking damage today.
Good thing you got a lot of HP.
17.
Fails.
How much more con damage do I take?
You're taking 1 point of con, 1 point of dex, and 7 non-lethal.
Crap, I gotta subtract from my health pool now.
Which is going to be 1 point of HP per level. First, Wands' lion is going to attack Nachia, biting down on him with its massive jowls. She deals a staggering 13 damage to Nachia.
Okay.
As they are locked in a deadly battle between feline and canine. 2 alpha predators of their species fighting it out to the death. Meanwhile, their mirror masters are doing the same. Your clone of you walks up and attempts to backhand you across the face.
That's considered a melee attack on my cheek.
Yes.
I can use opportune parry and riposte. I will use any opportunity if I can.
I think you're technically right.
Yeah. I rolled a 13, and my plus 13, so it was 26.
Oh, you just barely beat her. You beat her by 2. All right, roll damage.
I rolled a 13.
That's a crit.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Suck this.
As the mirror image of you goes to backhand you across the face, you swat her hand out of the air using your black katana and instead thrust and plunge your blade deep within her chest, striking her down. And you see as her feline slowly starts to devolve as well, returning to the mere minuscule cat it was before.
I told you. We'll be okay. Fade to black.
Arrogant fool would accept reality at face value. Maybe we have convinced you to concern yourself with the other side. And with that, she pixelates. Latsrik is running back towards where she last saw that Wands was, and in a fit of rage is swinging about her hammer and actually manages to catch Crystal out of the corner of her eye and heaves and throws her mighty warhammer directly at her. And you see, though Crystal had healed slightly before, she is back down further to a red threshold than she was the first time. She was back at full, but now has taken over half of her health and damage from that last mighty swing as the hammer flew through and struck her directly in the chest, knocking her down on the ground.
Did the tether break as soon as the witch went down?
No. The black tether connecting both you and Latsrick is still there, as well as the black aura surrounding your body and self. Speaking of which, it is now your turn, and I need you to roll another fortitude save. Why are you rolling bad on these, and like only these?
Leave me alone. She's dead. I should get a bonus.
She's in another plane of existence.
No, it said skills, not saves. Wait, hold on.
Hold it.
Hold on. Heroic finale might help me out here.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Nope. Stars, not a line.
But Song of Healing actually might do what I think it does. I failed it. I rolled a 3. My fortitude is a 9.
Oh, true. Because it's lowering your constitution score. You take another 10 non-lethal damage, as well as 1 point of constitution and dexterity. For a total
How many
of 3.
rounds does this go on for? Jeez.
Your knowledge arcana leads you to indicate that it is a 1 round per level effect.
Oh, God. Stop. I would say I'm hurting for health, but I'm okay. Surprisingly, I never take enough damage. Nachia. Let's get this son of a gun. So I have things I can do. Why do I forget my actual amazing feats?
I don't know why you forget about dervishing assault.
Yes,
dimensional assault.
I have dimensional assault. Can I do the cool thing? Because I have both blades out.
Yeah.
Can I throw the rapier as I start to move?
Woo.
And then as I light step up to her, and I point around her. So that's 3 attacks.
Yeah.
So the thrown weapon first, 27 to hit.
Ooh, there you go.
I know I have to take the damage, half of it as well, but you know. It's a 22 with the black blade for the first hit. And then it is a 26.
26?
Does it fail?
As you throw your rapier, you see as the illusion-piercing one seems to phase right through Latsrick. And you go through and you dash, and you thrust with your black katana multiple times, but once again it phases through, which seems peculiar as you were able to make contact with Latsrick previously when she was jumping in front to save her cohort.
Huh. Well, Crystal, it looks like you're on your own now.
You're kidding me! Snow, I have 14 HP left!
Latsrick goes, shield outstretched where she knows Crystal is, and goes and picks up her hammer from the ground, and seems as if she's readying an action. Crystal is attempting to pace around to get a flanking bonus by maneuvering herself so that you are on the opposite side of Latsrick. Even though you cannot attack Latsrick, she thinks that she still may be able to get a sneak attack off if she's convinced that you are able to do something. It is your turn now, Snow.
Snow curtsies and continues to dance, and she casts Song of Healing. As long as that performance continues, up to 3 creatures affected by the performance gain fast healing 2.
Okay.
When this bardic performance ends, or you change to a different bardic performance, the fast healing granted by the spell ends as well. But all creatures affected by the spell heal 1d8 points of damage plus 1 point per caster level, and are cured of any of the following conditions: exhausted, fatigue, nausea, paralyzed, sickened, or stunned.
So are you just going to give Crystal a fast healing level 2 then?
Yes, I'll give her a fast healing level 2.
All right, and with that, it is Crystal's turn. She quite quickly finds out that you are unable to provide a flanking bonus currently due to the fact that you are unable to damage Latsrick in her current state. She tries to drive her dagger deep into Latsrick, but meets nothing but her solid shield, and Latsrick comes down with a mighty blow from her hammer. Top of the round to you, Snow. I need you to roll a fortitude save for me as well. What is it? Why do you keep rolling low on just the same?
I crit failed.
You crit fail? Okay, well, there's no negatives for crit failing, but you are taking the additional 6 non-lethal plus another point of constitution and dexterity damage. And I believe that puts you at a -4 for both of them, which means you lose another 10 HP due to your constitution modifier being reduced.
I will rest after this for several days at my manor.
Take a nice relaxing day at the spa.
Well, yeah, that's all I can do right now.
No, stop. The buff was nice. Can you heal me a little bit more than just over time? I have 7 HP left.
I will in one moment. Is it my turn yet, GM?
It is your turn yet,
all
Miss
right.
Snow.
Okay. I cast Cure Moderate Wounds on Crystal.
Isn't that range touch?
Yes. I throw my rapier. No, I'm kidding.
I throw my rapier at her.
Wait, I'm near her.
Latrick is in between you and her, but it is dimly lit in the area where she is.
I can walk through Latrick.
You can walk
I
through
take a 5-foot step.
You're able to do so quite easily. You walk directly through Latrick, phasing through her without any difficulty, and no attacks of opportunity are provoked.
Okay, Crystal, here. And Snow goes up and she touches her on the nose. All right, this is probably not a good idea now that I think about it, but all right. She heals. I rolled 2 2s.
2 2s?
So she heals by 13. FYI, Crystal.
Yeah.
I have 1 more cast of that.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that makes me feel better. Oh, thank you, Snow.
Actually, 2 more casts of that, so you're very fortunate.
Latrick runs up to Crystal and seems to bring down a mighty blow, crashing her hammer into the ground directly 2 feet to the left of Crystal, completely missing her. But you do see as a small crater forms in the ground, but directly to her left.
You know, Crystal.
Yeah?
Do you want me to cast Displacement on you again?
I thought I was already under the effects of that shiznay.
It ends in 2 rounds.
Oh, yeah, when that's up, if it's not back on me, I think I'm gone for Snow. But just let me get...
And you see as she throws 3 daggers.
Would you like returning on that?
I would love that, Snow!
Well, that would use one of the cure spells.
Die, fake me!
And you see, as Crystal throws a flurry of daggers, you see as one does make direct impact and manages to impale her in the gut.
Timely inspiration.
Okay.
She gets a +2 on one of the ones that missed.
And a second one impales her in the stomach as well, which is now overkill because she was already going to die.
Oh, thank goodness.
As she's falling to the ground, fading in and out of consciousness.
We were only able to arrive where we are by building off the progress of others. To perceive a world where we disregard our predecessors or fellow beings is to enact a process that will spiral us into a new dark age.
And she fades.
Wow, Crystal, you're really poetic when you're not you.
When I'm evil? Well, an evil paladin. I don't know, can paladins be evil? But ow! I think I have like 9 broken ribs, Snow.
Do I have to make another fortitude save?
You do. All right.
17 on a roll. +9.
You're good. You delay it for 1 round, so I need you to make 3 more.
What?
Yep.
It's a 4
That fails.
on a roll.
That's gonna fail.
That's a 5 on a roll. +9.
That fails.
That's a 19.
That
on
one
a
succeeds,
roll.
so you're only taking the effect twice more, or an additional 13 damage, but another -2 to your constitution and dexterity. As you feel as if your bones are contorting and changing and you feel malformed, and it even pains you to walk.
You know, Crystal, I think I'm gonna need to retire for like
A month, at least. Oh, goodness. Like, you know how in Worm Ball Z, worm spelled with a Y, by the way, how they have, like, no sense of internal bleeding or pain, and they're just like, I'm just gonna eat some lima beans and I'll be fine. Life does not work like that.
Juju or Genju beans or like.
What does it matter? I don't care if you're...
beans.
I don't care what kind of vegetables you're eating. I'm not Popeye. If my ribs are puncturing my spleen right now, I could die.
Well, lucky for you, I have a manor house, and we also have the Queen's Castle.
Oh, isn't that Queen? How are we gonna get there, Snow?
I pull up my map. I pull up my user interface. And I look. Can I access the manor from here that I've never been to?
You can access the manor from here, and you can even assign it as a new guild hall.
Oh, well, I'm doing that. There, new guild hall. There. Now everybody can go there.
Now, whenever anyone attempts to teleport to the guild hall, they will be brought to your manor, even if they were intending to go to the old guild hall.
I can't put it back, can I?
Not within 24 hours.
Everyone's going to be so confused.
Tiffany was just out grocery shopping.
Walks back.
What the hell is this?
This isn't the guild hall.
And with that, Snow, congratulations, your combat's over.
I hate you.
We should go check in with the rest of the group, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah. You want to message anyone anything before you do?
Hey, Wilson.
Yeah.
I'm going to be taking a break at my manor, the guild hall, you know.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
No. My guild hall's nice. You met Steve?
You guys went to your guild hall?
Oh, no, sorry, not the guild hall. My manor.
You went to your manor?
Yeah.
With Clyde?
Oh, yeah.
On your brunt?
Yeah, where do you think we're brunting?
What?
Yeah, I've got like 30 acres of woods. It's awesome.
How much do I have? I look.
You have 28 acres of woods. 2 less than him.
Anyway, I took a lot of ability score damage, so I'm gonna go and
Shouldn't you, like, the queen is clerics, or I think, I don't know what they are. They're weird voodoo men. I think they're supposed to be priests. They could probably cast restoration on you and heal you, couldn't they?
probably. But here's the deal. Listen,
Do we do house calls still? I mean, still, I guess we're in the 1800s. They had house doctors then, didn't they?
Wilson, we teleported here today
Sure.
to the Queen's Castle,
Oh,
and now I'm at a nuke Saruk. I
okay.
can't.
Okay,
I
yeah,
can't.
no.
I'm stuck
Are you
here.
sure? Is everything okay? Do you need us to come? We can bring a doctor.
We just had to fight the mirrors.
Well, why don't... I mean, glass can hurt if you punch it too hard, Snow.
No. I had to fight wands.
One what?
I had to fight me.
Oh, well, stop beating yourself up so much.
No, Wilson, you ditz. No. Remember the thing that we came from the Queen's stuff? And I know this is really vague, but we can't be too clear.
Yeah, no, I have no idea what you're talking about, Snow. We'll have to talk about it sometime, though.
All right, Wilson.
Let me know if you need any help, okay?
We could have probably used you, but at the same time, it wouldn't have worked.
Okay, whatever that means. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Or if Clyde should send you a fruit basket. He's been having fun collecting grapes.
You have a vineyard?
Oh, yeah. You don't?
I haven't been to my manor yet.
Oh, you should totally check it out. This place is dope.
Well, Crystal, we could walk 10 minutes back. Or we could just go.
Why would I walk when I feel like I'm dying? Guild hall button.
You're not wrong. Guild hall button.
So, with all of that, we're just going to go into a nice, smooth little segue, saying that after Ash and Grog finished up at the town hall meeting over in the barn, they made their way, after being dismissed from the barn, back towards the house, finding a passed-out Alias on the couch and a Daniel in the cellar.
I'm going to ignore Alias, and I'm just going to go straight to the cellar.
Amazing. So you see Daniel down there. So are you both good for the evening then?
I mean, I guess I saw what Snow had sent a message saying that, Castle Rimmendal had a way of curing lycanthropy. I guess I would have seen that and then gone werewolf time. Yay.
So she messaged you a first time, and you did receive that message, which is basically she informed you to meet me back at the town of Yanama. So she sent you that message before you all turned into werewolves for the evening.
Can I roll to see whether Alias is hungover or not?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You have to make a
fortitude. Okay. 25.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You were sloshed the night before, but surprisingly not hungover. Roll a perception check for me.
Oh, great. That is exactly 30 perception.
You fully anticipated to be strewn out across the floor, half on a couch, half off a couch, with a bottle of vodka in your hand. This is not how you find yourself in the morning.
Oh?
In the morning, you find yourself properly propped up with 2 pillows under your head, tucked in a blanket, with a cool rag on your head and a crackling fire in the fireplace beside you.
What? Wait. What happened? Hold on. Hello? Daniel? Are you awake? Daniel?
Oh, yeah, no, you're awake. You're just down in the cellar.
Hello?
You can unlock yourself out of the cellar now if you wish.
Crystal?
First, I'm going to put on clothing, and then I am going to get out of the cellar.
Grog? Is Grog is sleeping?
Yes, Grog is currently asleep.
Alias assumes that Grog has done this and pats him on the head.
She walks upstairs, assuming Grog has done this to her.
Pat.
There.
Thank you. You have done me a small service. This
Wonderful.
is appreciated.
Hey, this lady, I'm in my drawers. You kept me up here.
And you just see that he is almost completely naked, except for he's lying in his underwear.
Does that matter to you?
I mean, little dangly bits could be dangling about. You don't know.
Oh, okay. I mean, I had just assumed it was you who tucked me into bed.
Oh, well, yeah.
So
I mean, you were kind of like just flouncing about with like a bottle of vodka in your hand. It felt like a shame to just leave you there.
Where is the vodka?
In the kitchen where it belongs, on the top shelf, out of reach of children.
Well, it's not out of reach of me. I just wanted to say thank you. It was thoughtful of you to take care of a complete stranger who you barely know.
Well, you know, my mom always said, like, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And I know I've had a mighty rage or two in the tavern, and Crystal's always tucked me into bed. She normally has to get a cart or a pulley.
Anyway, I will leave you you to get ready for the morning. It seems you are a bit embarrassed.
Well, let's go on and head down. And he just throws a
Maybe-
bag on and starts walking down the stairs.
Maybe you're turning red?
I'm already redder than I am. If I was going to turn
That
any
was-
shade, I would turn whiter if I got embarrassed, probably.
I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Alias looks through her journal and flips through pages. It clearly says that making light remarks of joking should improve mood of people around you and or induce trust or friendship. But this does not seem to be the case, and I think my quips are quite funny.
Oh, so do I. It's just most of them go over my head, and that's impressive because I'm quite tall.
Well, I'm quite tall as well. Elias wants to measure how tall he is. How tall are...
He's like a head taller than you. Because you're 6'6", he's like 7'2".
You are a little bit taller than me.
Oh, just a little bit.
And he pats you on the head.
This is unfamiliar. Do not like it. I am the one who pats heads.
Well, you can pat my head if you want.
And he kind of just like bows and bends.
I already petted your head, but good boy.
And then he pats your head while you're patting his head.
Is this ritual? Is this something that is commonly done in America? I mean, no,
I don't know. You want to play Duck, Duck, Goose? That's a great game.
Duck, Goose.
Yes. Ducks are insignificant, but geese are foul and vile creatures.
This is a common game in the Americas, if I remember correctly. Yes. So I have indeed participated in Duck, Duck, Goose. This is something I have done.
Well, let's go get Daniel and Mo here. Maybe they'll want to play with us.
Is that what
I'm
you
sorry.
do?
Wait. Let's go get Daniel and Ash. Or maybe they'll want to play with us. I'm sure Ash is really good at Duck, Duck, Goose.
Yes, the game of which I completely know the rules of. They will probably be awake. And she heads downstairs.
All right, so does he.
Ash!
And you just hear banging on a steel door.
We're going to play some Duck, Duck, Goose outside. You want to join us?
Yeah. Hold up. Shake myself off.
Hey, Ash, you want to put some clothes on first?
Who said we needed clothes for Duck, Duck, Goose?
That's fair. All right.
And Grog just goes out and starts walking downstairs.
I mean, Daniel's clothes. Why don't you be more like Daniel?
And that's his choice.
He's such a
He
pleasant
consented
person to be
do that.
around.
He consented to do that. I am consenting not to.
I mean, you're disgusting either way, so I assume...
Okay, fine. I guess I'll put on some clothes. Jesus Christ.
I
Jesus
wasn't,
Christ.
yeah, I wasn't
Okay.
trying to be mean. I was just trying to be honest.
No, it's okay. You should be more honest.
And then I'm gonna run up and put on random clothes
There you
that
go.
I have found. And I'm
Uh,
gonna come back down very visibly upset.
Daniel.
Yes?
Oh, I wanted to apologize for anything I may have done, because apparently when you get drunk, you can't remember things you have done.
Oh, it's okay. You didn't do anything too bad. You actually gave me a really good out to not go to the werewolf cult meeting last night, so...
The werewolf cult meeting? Oh, wait, they have those, yes.
Yeah, so, like...
No, they're pretty standard around here.
Thanks?
I think they
for
call
getting
it
drunk?
Tuesday.
Ah, yes. That was definitely intentional, you know? Well, apparently we're going to play Duck, Duck, Goose. I was wondering if you've seen Snow anywhere. Or the small one that is,
Crystal?
yes.
I'm going to check my messages right now because I haven't seen them in a while either, so I pull up my messages.
Wonderful. So you see the previous one that you saw just before you turned into a werewolf, and you do vaguely recall seeing this previously, where Snow instructed you to meet her at the town of Yenamut, and that you would get a proper escort by the Queen's Guard. About 15 minutes later, though, you see yet another message, and it says something about meeting her at a new guild hall at her manor.
Okay, so we have a plan for today. I'm going to message her and ask, is Crystal with you? And send it.
You would not respond. You're
I would
pet.
not.
You are asleep.
Okay, I am asleep.
Oh.
She is asleep.
Do you want to message Crystal?
Good idea. I'm going to message Crystal and ask, are you with Snow? And then close the application.
You do not get a response.
Okay, I suspect they're probably both asleep right now, or they're dead.
They were dead, wouldn't they, little thing just not be there? I do not know anything about game
I don't
mechanics.
know
I'm not
either,
one to speak.
honestly.
So you said we have plan? I assume it's something different than playing Duck, Duck, Goose.
Indeed. Snow instructed us to get to the town of Yenamut.
Oh,
I'm going to lower my voice just in case anybody happens to be listening for some reason.
Okay.
And the Queen's Guard of Queen Rimadolf will give us an escort.
monarchy.
Also, she said to meet her at a new guild hall.
Is this the place we're getting escorted to?
I assume so.
Oh, great. I'm just going to get into random garage that doesn't know where it's going. You know what? No, never mind. That would be probably better than staying here in weird cold werewolf town.
Yeah, well, okay, not literally anywhere, but...
Did she say if it's okay for me to come or not? I do realize I am not part of your little guild party, but I do wish to stay close. You seem very valuable.
I mean, you haven't tried to kill any of us except for Sal yet, but...
Do you know what? We need to get the thing from Blacksmith.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. We should probably do that at some point before we leave.
You know what? We have the leaf crystals. We could grab it and leave teleport.
You are right on my brainwave length thing.
Oh, dude, are you guys going to do that? And then, you want us to come with you?
Yeah, you could. I mean, I don't see why not.
All right, Ash, come on. Hurry up. Put your pants on.
I'll never forgive her.
I mean, you don't have to. She was a big meanie poo-poo face.
I'm not trying to be mean or abrasive. I'm just trying to be honest.
Don't talk to me.
Well, look, you hurt his feelings. Just think about how it makes other people feel. When he starts crying, I start crying.
You know what, Grog? I'll play the game, but only if it's with you and a Daniel.
Alias walks over to Sal, grabs him by his shoulder. I am truly apologetic.
I roll escape artist.
What's your escape artist?
21.
What's your CMD, Alias?
26.
You do not get away from her grasp.
She grabs you by the shoulder and says, I am truly apologetic for hurting your feelings. It was not my intent. You are very blue.
Sense motive.
She is
I
being
mean, she's not wrong. You are very blue.
And-
Dabba dee dabba die.
Your outfit complements your complexion.
That's really hard to do. I really like
11 for sense motive.
Oh, you think she's being completely genuine?
She is being completely genuine. She is stating nothing but pure facts, but she's trying to do it in a way that would make you feel better.
I remember when you had your salmon pajamas that really brought out the blue in your eyes.
Accepted. Alias, I'm sorry I could be hard sometimes. I'm trying. As it's really hard being leader of this guild, you know. With all the pressure on me and whatnot, and Snow convinced that she's the leader of the guild and all that jazz.
You're the real leader of the guild, Sal?
Yeah, Grog, you didn't know?
When did that happen? That's awesome, buddy. Congrats on the promotion.
What does that mean? That means you're my second in command.
Awesome! I always wanted to kick Wilson out of his stupid spot.
I know, right? Same.
I am going to give Sal the worst side eye I can manage. At the same time, I'm going to open up my messaging thing and message Snow. Oh, and by the way, apparently Sal thinks he's going to try staging a mutiny, so you might want to deal with that at some point.
Wait, so why is there a new guild hall at Snow's Manor?
Don't ask me, honestly.
Okay.
We need to go to the blacksmith to pick up a thing that we ordered, and from there we are going to use our teleport crystals to teleport to Yanamut, and then she said the queen says send an escort or something.
Daniel, you're not stupid. Roll intelligence.
17 total.
Wonderful.
That's pretty smart.
All right. Your deductive powers of not being stupid have inferred to you that it does not make sense for you to first travel to Yanamut to go to the guild hall when your leaf crystal can just take you directly to the guild hall.
Well, can't we just use our leaf crystals to go to the guild hall first?
Doesn't it have to be a place that you've been before?
Not if it's a guild hall. The guild hall's special and fancy like that.
Am I able to teleport to your guild hall?
No, you're not part of the guild, nerd.
This hurts my head. How does one become part of a guild?
Oh, Snow just has to invite you. It's really easy. She just sends you a little friend request, and then her happy little smiling face pops up like, hi, guys. And then you just hit the little accept button, and then you're in.
Oh.
Wait. I love how it hasn't occurred to Grog what he just said, even though Sal said that he was the leader of the guild. So technically...
Oh, wait, yes, Sal! Wait a minute! Well, he's got low intelligence. Sal, couldn't you just send her a guild invite?
That's true. I can send you a guild invite. I was just joking, by the way. I'm no guild leader. That job belongs to Snow. I'm the second in command, though. around here.
Wait, so you replaced Wilson?
Huh?
You replaced Wilson?
Yeah, I replaced Wilson.
Oh.
Not
Does that mean?
relationship wise.
Oh, okay, so you're not going to ask Snow out on a date?
No, that would be horrendous.
Oh, Snow already
Okay.
has a boyfriend?
Yeah, she's looking for him to beat him up.
Oh, that seems like a complicated...
Physical abuse? Yeah. Wonder why we're all passing.
What? Oh.
Oh, Wilson's not passing, but that's just because he's desperate and lonely.
That seems very sad. Anyway,
Oh, you haven't met him yet. It is.
Why?
It is.
Nah.
He's great, though. Go with
I
Miles.
had one romantic connection in this whole thing. 2 romantic connections in this whole thing.
Who's the second?
One of them
Elias
I'll
looked...
never tell any of you about. And
In
then the
disbelief.
second one, okay, was named Gladys. And she was a liar. So
Why
I don't
don't-
trust any of you people.
Oh,
Except for Grog,
Oh,
and especially Grog and no one else.
Okay, perfect.
why
And
don't
Crystal, because Grog trusts Crystal.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. With
we...
my
Why
life.
don't we walk and talk? Because
Oh, you know, I
we
mean,
do
I've been
need to
walking. I've just been
go
projecting my voice.
we need to go to the blacksmith.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go.
Are you okay, Em?
I'm sorry, the whole thing with Grog realizing. You're
my
like, oh, wait,
gosh.
it's you. Oh, that was great.
You're welcome.
So, will we make our way towards the blacksmith?
Yeah, no, you're able to get there perfectly fine. And as her Daniel has seen regularly and usual, Pavel, visor down, fully equipped, not an inch of skin showing, hammering away at the back of his forge. But there is a small little box in the front of the store with a note attached, which says, expedited order, ready to go. Thank you for your patronage.
I assume this is ours.
I would assume so as well, but we should probably open it and make double sure.
Well, what if you're opening someone else's package and it isn't yours?
Elias opens it.
Oh, well, too late now.
And it is indeed the grappling hook you requested.
And this is the only thing that you need to make the sorry. And this is the only component that you would need to make a grappling hook?
Well, I'll need some rope, but I don't
easy.
think... Yeah, exactly. It's not exactly a difficult item to either come across or make, so I'm going to check my messages again to see if Snow has responded to any of my messages.
Nope.
What time is it?
It's like 10 a.m.
Elias, she sends Daniel a message. Hi.
Daniel is going to look somewhat puzzled at his message, look at Elias, look back at his message, look back at Elias, look back at his message.
Elias is smiling like a dumb idiot, thinking that she has just completed a wondrous feat.
Daniel will reply, hi, ... send, and then he'll type, you're also standing right next to me, so why can't we just have this conversation in person?
Oh, because you kept checking your messages. I thought you were sad because no one's messaging you.
Oh, well, I'm trying to figure out if Snow is up and it's 10 a.m. and she doesn't seem to have gotten up yet, which is impressive.
Maybe someone poisoned her and tied her up. That is actually way more common than you would think. It's happened twice.
And from there, we're going to shift to Snow, who is groggily waking up in a bed.
Why does everything hurt? It hurts.
That's because, madam, you have negatives to both your constitution and dexterity at this point in the morning.
Oh, that's right.
Can I offer you a herbal remedy, madam?
Oh, of course. Thank you.
Here you are, madam.
You wake up in a completely unfamiliar scene in a bed you have never seen before, in a room you've never been in before, with a man, presumably a butler, in a full tuxedo, bowing down towards you and handing you what seems a little tiny cup with green juice in it.
Wait, hold on. Who are you?
My
Where am I?
name is Gregory, Miss Snow, and you are in your Duchess's estate.
Oh, Gregory.
You passed out in the middle of the roadway. I came to collect you.
Oh, makes sense.
Your fellow compatriot is in the room directly to our left. That, madam, is a revitalizing agent. It should be able to restore some of your ability damage.
Okay. Snow looks at the color.
It looks like vomit, and it has the consistency of vomit. It is chunky. It's like a kale smoothie gone wrong.
Oh, I did not need that description. Thank you very much.
Oh, it smells like vomit, too.
She raises her nose, sniffs it, and just like gags a little bit. Do we have honey?
Oh, yes, madam.
And he just walks out of the room for a moment and comes wheeling in a cart.
Honey and sugar.
And he hands you.
How much sugar?
He hands you a cup of sugar.
I dump it in the cup.
Okay, amazing.
And I mix it in.
Wonderful.
And I take the honey.
It's another cup of honey.
And I dump it in.
Okay, amazing.
And then I mix it.
It is now sticky, granulated vomit that still smells just as bad, but has a slight sweet foretaste before it goes terribly wrong.
Oh, I'll drink it.
It tastes like you're drinking gloopy sand.
Oh, God. Oh, Gregory, you gotta work on the taste and the texture.
I'm sorry, madam. This is just what we had in the garden at the time in order to make the necessary ingredients for the mixture.
Whose toe cheese did you put in this?
That would be Abigail's.
Snow is coughing, and she's just like, who is Abigail?
Oh, she is the head cook of your estate, madam. We've been preparing the estate for you, and you have arrived.
I have arrived. Oh, gosh.
Huzzah!
And he pops a party popper.
Welcome to your manor.
Okay. Thank you, Gregory.
Is there anything else I can assist you with, madam?
Have any of my other guildmates arrived?
No, just the short little girl in the spare room.
Okay, maybe I should send out a whole thing. I check my messages really quick.
You realize that it is 10:15 in the morning, and Daniel has messaged you multiple times.
There are tears of joy. This is the latest I've slept in months. I
If
look
there
at the
is not
message.
anything else that you are requiring of me, madam, your wardrobe is over there to your left. And whenever you need, just ring the bell and I will have Abigail fetch breakfast for you.
Oh, okay.
I will bid you adieu.
And he gives a deep bow
Thank you, Gregory.
and walks out of the room.
Awesome. All right, I checked the message I have from Daniel.
Are you awake? Are you dead? Is Crystal with you? Is she dead? Why are you not answering me?
I guess I'll just take care of this all in one big message for everybody. Okay, group message to the entire group.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Ahem.
Minus Elias.
Minus Alias.
You do not have her contact information yet.
I do not have her contact information.
You could search her and add her to the group if you wanted.
I search for Elias's name. Is that her full username?
There are not that many individuals with the name Elias.
Why is it spelled as Alias?
And eventually you do see a blonde girl holding up an auspiciously large cheese wheel about the size of her head.
Ah, is that Wisconsin extra sharp cheddar? I hope this is the right person. Otherwise, this is how fraud happens. You add the wrong person to the group, I add her.
Okay, wonderful. And you send out a mass message saying,
All right, guys, Guild Hall's in a new location. Welcome to floor 10. If you haven't already stopped in, stop in if you're not doing anything else important with your lives, especially the group that is venturing with us and may or may not be in peril in Lunca. You can come here. It is safe. There's a butler named Gregory.
tell me about it. I was on my way getting groceries and I thought I was in peril when all of a sudden I was in the middle of a forest instead of back in the town of beginnings at my blacksmith shop.
Well, your blacksmith shop should have ported over here.
Oh yeah, you think it's just that easy? Ooh, I'm just gonna move it in Town Forge out of nowhere. No, I just came back from grocery shopping and all of a sudden, bang, I'm not where I thought I was.
Well, welcome to our new guild hall.
Now I gotta move all my stuff. Don't run this by anyone. I'm just trying to assume we're all gonna be okay with it. I'm just gonna had to walk all the way back there.
But you get more space, and I look at
I know, it was a really pretty estate. It had a lake and everything.
I have a lake?
Oh yeah, it's like right up by the
I've
side.
been unconscious for several hours.
Are you okay, Snow?
I think I am now. Anyway, yeah, so get your fannies over here if you haven't already made your way here.
I've already started moving the library over into your study, if you don't mind.
That's fine. We're good. That's great. You can take over that library if you need.
Does Elias get a message?
Oh, you're getting bombarded. This is the most You're just getting a...
Daniel.
Yes.
Help. I thought you said only friends could message me. Who are all these people?
Oh, there are other people in the guild.
I'm not part of your guild.
Well, that means...
Who added me into this log chat log?
Oh my gosh, does this mean that we can finally get a little tiny dollhouse and put Arachne in there and then
Elias
we can
sends a message into the chat. Who? And then the letter R, all you, the letter U, exclamation point, question mark.
Ha ha! My name is Galahad.
Oh, Galahad.
Ha ha!
You should like voice to text messages.
You get like all like age, like uppercase age, lowercase a, uppercase a, lowercase a, uppercase age, lowercase a. Ha ha!
Snow just pauses. Oh yeah, that's right. Most of you guys haven't met the rest of the guild.
That's a lot of people. I thought you said you were a small guild.
We are a small guild.
This is a small guild.
Oh, wow.
We're under a dozen people right now, I'm pretty sure.
A dozen?
Some guilds have hundreds of members.
What the hell?
Take Mercy, for example. Galahad left there. They had almost 1,000.
Oh, it's like a guild invite when you meet someone and they ask you to join your guild and they're super pushy about it and dressed in dark robes or something.
That sounds like a cult.
They call themselves dark, and honestly, what the hell? Why?
He might be choking on oxygen. He forgets how to breathe sometimes.
How do I teleport to place I have not been? Question mark.
Good. All right, so here's a private message for you. You have to join the guild in order to get to our guild hall. You are free to join us. I've seen that you're pretty good at being you, I guess, which is pretty odd. It's pretty odd for odd. Yeah, so, but you're free to leave if you really don't want to be around, but I think this would be the easiest way for you to get Daniel to make you your stuff. Our guild hall is well equipped.
Well,
Well, here's the invite if you want it.
Alias thinks to herself, I didn't really want to join the party guild, but it seems to see the only way to stay with Daniel would be with stay with guild, because Daniel stay with guild, but other people may not be nice. These people are nice. They tucked me into bed. She ponders for a good 7 minutes and hits accept.
Oh, hey, you got the oh hi button.
What?
Oh, hi. We're still good. Oh, hey. And you just hit the accept. That means you're going to join the guild.
She clicks accept.
All right, that means we can all leave now.
I guess.
So you take out your little blue crystally thingy. You press it. You just scroll through all your options. But up all the way up at the top should be guild hall. You wouldn't have seen it there before because you didn't have one.
She does exactly that. I see. I press.
So does Grog.
So does Daniel.
So does Sal.
So you all teleport to the guild hall.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Where are we in the guild hall?
It is a long dirt road leading up to a much larger building. On the left-hand side of it seems to be more of a wooden shack. It's a large structure, but it looks shabbily built, like it's not been all the way refined or finished. It could be maintenanced and built up a little further. And all surrounding this large, almost like castle structure, is a wooden piked fence which kind of arcs from behind the stone manor all the way around, encompassing the dirt road and the shabby shack to your left. And you guys can walk up the dirt road and you can see that there is a small little moat and drawbridge before you. You are all arriving at the main homestead of the manor. Your eyes fall upon a scene of grandeur. Before you stands a massive gatehouse, easily 2 stories tall, and after entering, you enter into a sprawling courtyard, and then the front doors open. The house itself seems to resemble that of Castle Rimidolf, on a much smaller scale, though. And nonetheless, the main house is made out of a sturdy-looking stone for both stories that are dotted with detailed stained glass windows. And upon entering, you are greeted by a well-dressed, elderly gentleman who stood promptly at the base of a wide spiraling staircase that stretches upward to a second floor.
Why, hello there. I have been informed that this is now a guild hall and no longer just Miss Snow's estate. If there are any issues, my name is Gregory. I am the head butler of the manor.
You okay there, bud?
Whoa. Yes,
I have been alive for 127 years.
What the hell? What? So, is everybody else okay with this? He's just 127 years old.
Daniel just shrugs and is completely fine with this.
We're in a game with vampires and werewolves, and a really old dude is what freaks you out.
You guys are still werewolves?
Yeah.
Indeed.
And?
I'm assuming Gregory is a vampire.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, what's up, fam?
How are you doing, sir?
I'm pretty good. You a vampire, bro?
Yes, sir, indeed I am.
Cool. All right. We'll leave it at that.
That She flips through her journal.
Though it was not explicitly stated, I do believe that Miss Snow would frown upon me executing her house guests and guild members.
I would.
You can
The
certainly
vampire
try.
dog. That sucks.
Ash, as you say that, you notice him reach into his pocket and he pulls out a coin.
Would you like to see a
Hey.
trick, sir?
I don't really like change. I'm more of like a credit card kind of like.
And he flips the coin
I'm gonna
and then he catches it
scurry behind Alias.
and he shows his palm, but there's nothing there. And he opens his other palm and there are 2 coins.
Don't you dare put that behind my ear. Don't you dare put that behind my ear.
And he goes and he flips the 2
Don't do
coins.
it. Don't
then he
do
catch-
it.
And then he catches them and he opens his palm and there's nothing there. And he opens his other hand and there are 3 coins.
He's gonna put it behind my ear. Alias, can you tell him to stop doing this magic trick?
You see him flip 2 coins
Alias tries to grab one out of the air.
and then he flips the 3rd and it comes hurling directly at Sal's head. Whizzes past and sticks and inserts itself into the wall behind him.
Never mind, I like this man. It's okay, Saul.
Cool trick. Okay.
Nothing
all
will
right.
happen to you. No one will try to harm your fragile body while you are behind me.
And he just comes over and pads off your shoulders.
It seems as if you all had a very long and arduous journey. If you would, I can give you a tour.
Yeah, Gregory, give us a tour.
Actually, I would like to talk to Snow, if possible.
I do not know if the lady of the house is currently up and about. Last time I checked, she was sleeping.
Oh, it's okay. Elias yells as loud as she can, Snow!
He just sees that you're about to and just covers his ears.
I hear it, I guess.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
I ignore it.
Wonderful.
She does again. Snow!
Madam, I do believe that I would prefer my stained glass windows to be still intact by the end of this evening.
That is very flattering. You think I have so strong of a voice. Elias blushes.
You're blushing at a 127-year-old gentleman. Wonderful.
No, he. It's a compliment.
If you would like, I can go see if I can fetch the lady of the house.
Oh,
That would be most appreciated, Gregory. Thank you.
He bows while also taking the coin out of the wall and then goes to walk upstairs.
Has Crystal woken up yet?
Yes,
Okay.
Crystal's up and about. Hey, Snow. Hey, Snow. Hey, Snow. Hey, Snow. Snow. Did you
Crystal.
know that you had a fully stocked kitchen and a chef who had a lot of sugar and a bunch of coffee, and the Gregory will constantly brew you as many cups of coffee as you wanted? I haven't had this much coffee since I was back in Seattle, and I would go to Starbucks like 10 times a day. I had a double shot venti espresso, and I also had a venti caramel frappuccino with another shot of espresso and a little bit of whipped cream and a whole lot of sugar. And I also noticed that you used a cup of sugar and a cup of honey because I was sitting in your wardrobe while I was watching you to read all your messages.
Snow's face just goes from like, to, oh, and it just gets wider-eyed and more confused the longer she goes and more concerned she looks. Oh, Crystal, maybe we need to put a caffeine limit on you.
Did you know your panties make really great hats? So, and she just runs out the window with a pair of pink panties on her head.
Those aren't mine.
They were in your drawer.
I don't like pink.
They're mine now.
For hat purposes, one can presume.
Oh my gosh, no. Okay, Snow starts to go downstairs. Who's here?
Thud.
There was a thud?
Yeah, she jumped out the window.
Oh,
It took that long.
Snow! I have joined guild.
I see that. I also hear that. Oh god.
Where did you get this house? Mansion. It seems a bit bougie.
Bougie, huh?
Bougie?
It was a gift from the queen.
Oh, yes. The vampire queen.
Yes. All right, guys. So welcome to the manor. I have never been here before myself. This is my first time. If you guys need anything, we have Tiffany, who is our blacksmith.
Oh,
Hey, why you just throwing around my name like that?
does Elias see Tiffany?
You hear her say the name Tiffany the blacksmith, and you immediately think, oh, there's another woman in the guild. And then you hear his voice out from a side room.
Wait.
Daniel, I think you would really like Tiffany. He's really smart and really good with his hands. You two probably should meet.
excellent idea, but first things first.
We're gonna have to find a room to put you guys tonight.
That too. First things first, werewolf lycanthropy get rid of how?
We go to the next floor.
Okay.
Is that actually the solution? Like a long-term solution or no?
What are you waiting for? Step up those steps.
The solution is once we take you to the next floor, the power of this floor weakens. Remove curse will work.
So then your remove curse should be able to...
Oh my gosh.
This is such a simple solution.
I know, Elias is right. You just walk up those stairs and you're on the next floor.
Elias
That actually makes a lot of sense. I'm not
pushing
going to lie.
you guys.
It was a matter of elevation the whole time. You just weren't high enough.
Elias starts pushing you towards the steps. Get up these steps! My God, I can't believe it was that easy this entire time.
No, so you know how we've been in like this region of this Rimadol nation and then Lunca? That counts as a floor.
I thought... Hold on. She looks through her journal. Actually, gamers call them levels. The next level? Like level of game?
Yes, you could also refer to it as that.
There is 2 ways to say it. Good to know, good to know. She writes down this. You see her scribble in the journal.
So we need to get to the next floor or level or whatever, which is floor 11.
Nope.
Not?
A window opens up from behind all of you, and you see Twig in hair, Leaf in face, mud all over, Crystal pop up.
You ninny, don't you know all the floors go by 5s yet? First we're on the 1st floor, then we were on the 5th floor in the desert, now we're on the 10th floor where we are, and now the floors go by 5 still.
Oh, I just thought we were skipping 4 floors.
We have been, well, because they're the intermediate floors, but we keep finding secret, hidden ways of doing.
Oh, I see. So we'll go to floor 15 next.
Yeah, that's where Den is.
Ah,
So
Den.
Den? Boomst?
Please.
What's?
I thought we were going to a floor, not a den.
Oh no, we're going to it. We're going to go to floor 15, but Den should be there. He said he'd guide us.
Yeah,
Wait,
Den.
who are you?
Oh, my name's Wilson.
Oh, hi, Wilson.
Oh my God, I have heard of you. She goes over to shake his hand.
Oh, hey, I haven't heard anything
Hello,
about you,
how
random
are you?
stranger. Nice to meet you. Oh, you got a nice firm grip there. You from Wisconsin?
I'm just pointing at Wilson, very confused. Huh?
What?
Wilson!
Hey, Sal! Oh, it's been so long, Sal. Yeah, no, it's been a long time.
What's up, my guy? How's it going?
I just imagine Snow is facing the stairs upwards. She hears his voice and she's just like, ah, crap. I was talking about Den. Wide eyes. Does not turn around at all. Lets them run past her.
Hey, Wilson. How has life been treating you? How long has it been since I last saw you, man?
I've never
It's been
saw
almost
you.
a month, you know? 'Cause, yeah, I mean, well, we went and fought the
Really?
demons under the mountain after you guys turned into werewolves after going to Castle Ramadolf, and we had a whole training session there, and then you guys were gone for like 2 weeks while me and Clyde were brunting.
What does that mean?
Bro hunting, right?
Brunting?
Yeah, kind of. He doesn't like the word camping. He's really sensitive about it.
How's Clyde doing? Where is he?
I don't know. He might have been tending to Haku somewhere.
Wilson, I have been told that you are Snow's romantic interest. Is this true?
Yeah, whatever happened there?
Blunter than a sledgehammer, I see.
It seemed like you get like almost a gasp reaction. He blushes and it looks like he's clutching something around his neck, like he's clutching his pearls.
Whoa, hey, well, she's right up the stairs. No, there,
Is that
she
no?
hasn't. No, well, I mean,
I was told you are Snow's romantic interest.
You never took
I
those-
am interested, but there are things going
Wilson, you never
on.
Does
took
that
the
mean-
advice I told you? What?
I tried taking advice. She's a tough nut to crack.
Anyways,
Uh,
Anyway, how about we figure out what we're doing today first, and then we'll figure out inter-guild relationships later when I'm not here. Okay, cool.
That's because Daniel's in a relationship with me.
I'm going to beat you.
I knew it! I knew it! I totally called it. The amount of times you guys have been seen naked together is way too many.
I'm going to beat you too.
anyway, before we start group infighting again, glares at everybody. All right, we're good.
I am not aware of this, but okay.
All right. Well, everybody, there should be enough. Gregory?
Yes, madam.
Oh, how did you get that so fast? Stop. It's creeping me out.
I am at your beck and call, madam.
I mean, I really appreciate it, and it's kind of makes me feel cool, but beside the point. How many rooms are in this house?
In this house, there is only the main master bedroom and then 4 associated guest rooms.
Only 4 guest rooms?
There are only 4 guest rooms in this manor. It was built quite some time ago.
All right.
It was an abandoned estate which has been refurbished for the sake of you and your accompaniment coming here. Now, with that being said, there is also an associated barracks and a farmland and a barn outside, which undoubtedly everyone must have seen as they attempted to come in.
Is that what that was?
It needs improvements, but it will function. It can house up to 50 individuals. Smaller rooms, though. Your guest rooms are much more flattering.
Why don't we make little bunk beds in the guest rooms and have those as like a little dorm? I was told your guild is somewhat small.
It is small. That's, yeah, technically.
So,
Well, there is enough space for everybody.
it's not like I haven't dormed with other people before. It's fine.
It's up to everyone else, however you want to sleep.
On the bed, preferably.
Daniel, Sal,
I mean,
are you sharing a room?
Together. Oh.
Yes. No, I'll be in my own room.
Actually, we need to lock them up at night until we get back.
I was
Trouble with your love
Oh,
parts?
wait. I'm still a werewolf, Wilson.
yeah,
Oh, wait, what? What? How did that happen?
Wilson, you were there.
Oh, I thought you fixed that.
no.
Oh. What have you been doing this whole time?
Fighting myself.
Again?
Oh.
Don't you... I show him... Can I show him my user, my health, my everything?
Oh, God, Snow, what happened to you? It looks like you were cursed.
I was.
By what?
I'm a witch.
You're a
No,
witch?
my
Wait,
other
I thought
self
you were a
was
bard.
No, my other self was a witch.
Oh, okay.
She
You don't have to be so
debuffed
mean
me.
to yourself.
No, she debuffed me.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty witch-like.
Okay, anyway.
What is her health at?
Her health is almost back to full at this point, but you see that she has -3 to both her constitution score and her dexterity score.
Yeah, I gotta rest a few days before I am back to full.
As long as you keep drinking the tonic that I provide for you, you should be good to go in about 3 more days.
But anyway, now would be the time for us to stock up before we move to the next floor, guys. And Sal, we need to get you... do you no longer play the bagpipes? What do you do now?
Oh, guitar.
Oh, I thought they...
I'm a guitar player now. That's just what I do in real life. I figured it'd be easier.
I heard Qatar. You're just playing a country?
Mm-hmm, yep. Their whole GDP's in my pocket.
Well, wonder if Tiffany can make that.
A musical instrument? What do you think I am?
The most masterful blacksmith there is.
Stop flattering me. You know that works.
Does Elias see Tiffany? Is he out?
Oh, yeah, he walks out the door now.
Hey,
Elias-
Tiffany, how's it going?
Elias points to Tiffany. That is Tiffany?
Yeah, what about it? My mama gave me that name. Told me it raised me strong. Ever heard of a boy named Sue?
You look, handsome for a Tiffany.
Thank you. I was always told I had a rugged jawline.
Elias thinks in her head, bullet dodged.
So, Snow, is there anything in particular you needed while you were here?
Can you give
Oh.
character descriptions? Because this would be quote unquote the first
This
time
is their first time seeing them.
seeing them.
All right, so
Dispel magic, cancel the ailments Snow has.
No.
on her.
Yeah, no, it'd be have to be a spell like restoration or something like that.
I have that.
you should.
I'm going to slap Snow with restoration.
What? Daniel, why are you slapping me?
Wow, I did not think you would want to hit a lady.
Check
it
your stats.
does not affect her.
Well, that's unfortunate.
The reason being is because she's already benefited from it today.
Well, I'm stupid.
Jeez. Daniel, you don't just go around slapping people.
Yeah, I'm going to have to side with Snow.
You're
on
right.
this
I'm
one.
too used to hitting Sal. Sorry about that.
Yeah, like you could touch my hand or you could touch my shoulder. You don't have to slap me, man. But thank you. I think you were trying to do something nice.
Elias walks over to introduce herself to Tiffany.
Now that the almost entirety of the guild is all in one place for a first time in a very long time, you see Wilson, an average height, pretty stocky built man with short brown hair, kind of shaggily dressed. He seems decked out in some very nice medium armor and seems rather strong and fortuitous about him. There's also Celia. She is a rather busty woman with really big, flowy hair, wearing a wizard's cap and smoking a pipe. There is Tiffany, who is a very muscular African-American man with a completely clean-shaven, both his head is completely bald, as well as his face. And he's currently just wearing a white tank top, and he's carrying around a bunch of tools in a basket as he seems to be moving things around. You also catch, out of the corner of your eye, a little girl playing around with a couple of animals. She has long blonde hair. She seems short in nature, though not as short as Crystal, who is still poking her head out through the window, sucking on a lollipop with her pink pigtails as she is picking out twigs and leaves from her hair.
Where's Clyde, guys?
Oh, he's outside. I think he's, like I said, he's dealing with a coup.
Where's Sana?
Oh, no. You don't understand. I have made so much progress. We do not say the Z word.
Okay, so if he says
That bad, huh?
It's that bad.
All I've heard from Zona is she was kind of a mean person.
She's so mean. I didn't like her.
So wait, Wilson. If he says the Z word, I can beat him.
If it makes Clyde cry again and break down, and he starts regressing back to a much darker form of himself. Goodness.
What happened?
Okay, good. I have permission to beat Sal.
Situationally.
Jeez.
Shh, let me enjoy this.
Snow,
Seems like you also.
Yes, Selena.
Do we know who else going to be going to the next floor? I heard there were cute animals and squirrels.
Could you speak up a little bit?
No, I can't. This is how I talk. Goodness.
This is Gallahan's sister.
Hi, guys.
Alias, she's cute, right?
Oh, she's adorable.
Alias tries to calmly walk up to the child.
Oh dear.
Snow standing right next to her.
So Selena kind of like tucks herself behind Snow.
Alias bends down and extends her hand. Hello.
Elias, let her sniff it first. It'll make her.
She grabs her hands and starts smelling it.
What?
Oh
no.
my gosh.
Alias tries to shake her hand. My name is Alias. It is nice to meet you. You said your name was Selena?
Well, she said my name was Selena, but yes, that is my name.
That is so cute.
Do you like spiders?
I love spiders.
Here. And she holds out her index finger, and on her fingernail is a little tiny spider, and it's waving. Beep, 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 beep,
Oh, she's
beep.
gotten a little bit bigger.
I know. She was almost like a grain of sand before, but her acne's got a lot bigger.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot bigger.
Is it dancing?
Oh yeah, she's really big fan of dancing.
That is adorable. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
she's the progeny of King Brian from the first floor.
Do you want to meet Lovey?
Is it like an animal or like another spider? Or...
And out from the window that Crystal has open flies in a little bird, and it sits on Selena's shoulder
I see.
and starts bobbing its head,
Oh, that is so.
and then puffs out its feathers, and it makes a little heart shape.
Selena is a druid.
Alias heavily blushes and thinks this is just the cutest thing in the entire world and is absolutely enamored.
Oh, if you like those two, you should wait to see Wilbur.
You are so adorable. I love you so much.
Does everyone want to meet Wilbur?
Is it the pig?
Wilson, do you know what she's talking about?
Is it the boar?
Oh,
Is it named after you?
I heard she has a lot of animals now, Snow. I don't know what to expect.
We have a barn now.
We do.
Oh, so you're like a little Disney princess? Sorry, we can't say that. You are like little Disney.
We say Bisney.
Bisney.
Not Disney.
The worst one you could pick.
Yeah, you thought about that after you said it.
Off-brand Russian Disney.
Yeah, Bisney.
No, you're like little princess with little wooden animals.
I'm scared. Wilson, why do I feel like it's something bigger than it should be? Wilson, it's something bigger than it should be.
And in the window above Crystal, you see the gaping mouth of a hippopotamus.
Oh, wow.
Where?
I picked him up on the 5th floor. He was swimming in one of the rivers in the desert.
Why? Okay. I'm just not going to question it.
Gregory, do we have enough space to put the hippo?
Yes, madam, we have been taking care of him.
Okay.
We have stalls suited for horse and oxen. He will find it most suitable. There is also the lake, which hopefully he does not muddy up too much or kill all of the fish.
They eat fish.
I am aware, madam.
Okay, well, all
They eat
right.
what now?
Fish.
Hippopotami.
Huh?
Wow.
Wow. Sal's natural enemy. A hippo.
So, like I was saying, do we know who else going to the next floor with you?
Well, Tiffany, I know you want to keep going with your shop.
What are you talking about? I haven't been out and adventuring for like ages. You think I've actually ever seen the light of day? I've just been working at this blacksmith shop with all the soot and everything around. I have to dust constantly.
Technically, there's no reason we can't all go. We can split up into smaller groups. We can cover more territory.
That's never been a good idea, but okay.
What? Why would that not be a good idea?
We've done it before when we had part of the guild go east and the other part of the guild go west.
It was scary.
Also, I mean, it worked perfectly fine. And I mean, we had some people split up in Fort 10 as well, and we all managed to make it back here together, mostly alive.
It also allows us to collect more resources for our guild so we can make stuff.
Okay, good point. I agree.
But we'll be the teams. Rock, paper, scissors, Rochambeau. We're going to play an exciting game of Duck, Duck, Goose.
Duck, Duck, Goose.
Yeah!
Literally about to say
Elias
I've been
sweats
waiting
nervous.
for this all morning.
Elias sweats nervously. Yes, Duck, Duck, Goose.
Alea said she was the champion of Duck, Duck, Goose back in her hometown of Wisconsin.
Yes, that was me.
I didn't know they had competitive Duck, Duck, Goose, but I mean, she must be amazing.
Yes, I am great at Duck, Duck, Goose with all of the ducking and, goose sing.
So, I'm just curious. So, when we go to floor 15, are we supposed to find someone who can help us remove the lycanthropy, or...
No, we can do it ourselves, Daniel.
Oh, okay.
When we go to the next floor, the power of this floor will no longer be there, so it should be easier to take it away.
Okay.
At least that's what the queen said, so that's what we have to assume.
I mean, she... Right, I never met her. I'd probably die if I went to the room because everyone there is vampires, I assume, and I'm a werewolf and they're natural enemies, and, you know...
That's racist.
Well,
It is quite accurate.
Yeah, Gregory over here probably... Well, he most likely does not take too kindly to me being here. I apologize.
It is slowly murdering my soul. It is the only thing that has done so in the past 70 years.
We'll try and stop that soon.
That would be wonderful.
What if you just turn him into a vampire while he's like this?
It could potentially kill him. The two inflicting cursing genes would have a turmoil. Only one would supersede the other, which means then he would be a vampire instead of a werewolf, or he would be dead.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe that is a risk we should take on Sal.
No.
Okay, we're not doing Underworld here, guys. We're not going to risk that on them. Most of the people they tried to make hybrids died anyway.
All right, so we go to floor 15. We use remove curse because the curse is weaker. And then what?
Our goal? We're getting out of this game.
That is also my goal.
Well,
Right.
Dan said he'd give us an escort to wherever we needed to go on the next floor.
Why
Who
are
is
we going into a den? I don't understand.
No. Den's the name of a man.
Who's Den?
Snow, I mean,
What happened to you?
what do you mean?
You've changed, man.
You've changed. You're hairy. Naked, apparently, half the time.
This is true.
That's-
Yeah, we
that-
saw that. It wasn't lovely.
That's the...
No.
I am also-
Also, you play a guitar now instead of the bagpipes? Who
Well-
are you?
To be fair, I am a musician in real life. My name's Ash, by the way. My real name.
I thought we
Alright.
decided to go back to Sal.
My
You
real
can
name
write
is
you.
still
We call him
my
Sashay
real name's
some-
still Wilson.
We call him Sashay sometime.
You look above Wilson's head, destroyer.
The
But yes, nor in real life, I play the guitar. I just chose the bagpipes because of the fun of it, but it turns out I'm really bad at bagpipes.
Anyways,
So I switched.
Well, yeah. I mean, if Snow's gonna remove Daniel and Sal's curse, then she should probably go with them. And I don't know who this new person is.
I am Alias. I am here because I don't know. I didn't want to stay in Werewolf Cold Town.
Well, it's pretty fair, but I mean, couldn't you go back to like literally any of the other towns?
Oh wow. Maybe I just
She needed my experience with building things.
Okay, so then she should stick with Daniel too.
I hired him. I am providing him with absolutely nothing in return yet.
That sounds like you really got the better end of the stick there.
Yes, but I said I would provide any service that he needs if the opportunity.
That sounds like prostitution, but okay. So Snow, regarding the parties.
So Sal and Daniel are a party of partners of people.
Right, that you should go with because you're going to remove their curse, and then she's with Daniel because she's selling her services for goods.
I would never sell my body like that. I'm more of a mercenary type.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. That doesn't surprise me either.
How about this? Since Gallahan has trusted us to take care of Selena, why don't you come with our group?
Oh, for the first time in literally forever?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be great.
What about the spider?
What about
What do you
Tiffany?
mean the spider? The spider comes with?
I thought Tiffany was coming with us.
Wilbur wouldn't be able to come with
What's
us.
the
I don't think he
spider's
would do
name
well in
again?
the climate. Her name's Arachne.
Hi, Arachne.
Wilson!
Yeah?
Come with us, buddy. We definitely need your guidance.
I mean, it probably would be really useful in an uncharted forest. So
Yep.
that works for me.
Yep.
Also, I know Den.
Yeah, that's great. That's, yeah, definitely need you, because...
So then we're a solid party of 6. And then that leaves Crystal, Grog, Tiffany, Selena. No, I'm sorry, Celia,
And Clyde.
and Clyde. And then
think that's
Gallahan
good.
when he gets back.
Yeah.
So then they could be a party of 6. Oh, yeah, by the way, didn't you want this glider?
Glider?
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember
is
you
this
gave me
from
those
the bat wings?
bat wings like ages ago, and then you just never messaged me about it, and it's been sitting in my inventory for like 2 months?
There's a glider?
Yeah, it's been a glider, like the one from Avatar.
Wait, Snow, I could totally use one of the. I mean,
The Lost Windbender.
maybe. No, I. Alias had forgotten about that.
Oh no, the series, not the movie. The movie was terrible. By M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. Nah, we forget about that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, Snow, do you think you can make another one of those? It seems.
I didn't make it.
I made it.
Do you think we could have another one of those made? It seems very similar.
If you get the parts, yeah, I can make it. I already have the schematics drawn up.
Snow, what did you make that out of?
Batwing.
Let's go find some bits.
I mean, doesn't have to necessarily particularly be bats. Any kind of like lightweight fabric that's able to maintain that level of aerodynamics would work perfectly fine.
I didn't know that. I know what.
Well, that's why I just told you. Why don't you ever people never listen to me when I'm always going on about my stuff? They're like, oh, you're all too technical.
That's great. Well, Tiffany, could you do us a favor?
Yeah.
Our bard doesn't have an instrument. He can summon
How
them,
is he a
but-
bard then? What is that?
I have a guitar. It's a summon instrument. It's just not that great.
And then you just get a smoke ring blown in your face. Do you know how to cast summon instrument?
Yes.
Then come with me. I will assist you.
And she is just leading you into the library.
Okay.
This will take a moment.
And she just shuts the door.
Oh, well.
She's a cougar.
That's how I like him.
Oh,
I'm kidding. She actually is not. That was purely a joke.
So,
Yes, Selena.
I guess we're just gonna regroup and gather all the things we need here and then head back out in the morning?
I look at my stats. As long as I take one more of those things, I should be okay. Maybe.
Actually, madam, you
2?
should probably wait. I can pack some of them for the road, but they will not be fully healed for another 3 days.
Oh, well, if I sleep, that'll help.
Can I cast Knapsack on her just to speed up the process, maybe?
I think that works.
Hey.
If you were very tactical with it, you could probably get it so that you could leave tomorrow morning with only a singular negative, and I could pack something for you for the road.
That works. Or at least it's better than 3 days.
If anyone would like, please do just send me a list of any necessary goods. If I can scrounge them up before they are around the household or in any nearby towns, I will have a courier go and fetch them for you.
So, with that being said, everybody, do just send me, all my wonderful, lovely players, any lists of anything that you needed or wanted to gather. Gregory will pack you a little backpack for your adventures and journeys out, for you will be departing tomorrow morning. And that is where we're going to leave it off for this episode of Sword Art Online Odd. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and listening.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of the Sword Art Online series podcast. It's Sword Art Online Odd, actually, or the Odd Pod, whoever you want to call it. And again, thank you. If you guys want to help us out, you can subscribe to the podcast on whatever podcast listening app you're on, whether that's iTunes, Podchaser, Spotify, YouTube even. You could subscribe there or even share the show with your friends. But really do consider leaving us a rating and a review if you haven't done so already, because that really helps out the show a lot in terms of getting discovered by other listeners who could be just like you. All right, guys. And you can also go to our Patreon where you can get some nice little early releases of episodes. And our web store has some nice merchandise you can also pick up. So go to our website at missingroleplayerfound.com. That's missing, ROLL, playerfound.com. And then you can also, our Patreon, and our Patreon is in the description below. You can also join us on our Discord or follow us on our social media accounts at RollFound on Twitter and Instagram, and on Facebook, we're Missing Role Player Found. Woo, guys. All right. So we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.